Tonight was supposed to be our night, our 10th anniversary. I remember the exact feeling as I arranged the candles on the dining table, the scent of roses filling the air. I'd spent all day preparing, picturing the look on her face when she walked through the door. I had the playlist of our favorite songs ready, the champagne chilled, everything was perfect. But as the clock ticked past 7, then 8, a different kind of feeling started to creep in. The house was just silent. Too silent. I called her name. "Honey? Are you home?" Nothing. I walked through the quiet rooms, a knot tightening in my stomach. The bedroom was empty, her closet still full. But then I saw it, back on the dining table, nestled beside the plate I had so carefully set for her. A single sheet of paper, completely blank. My heart started to pound. This wasn't right. I grabbed my phone and dialed her number, straight to voicemail. I tried again, and again. Voicemail, voicemail, voicemail. Panic, cold and sharp, began to spread through my veins. My eyes scanned the room, desperately searching for a clue, for anything that made sense. And that's when I saw it, sitting on the pristine white tablecloth. Her wedding ring, the simple gold band I had placed on her finger a decade ago. It gleamed under the candlelight, a small, silent testament to a promise now broken. She would never take it off. Never. Why would she leave it here? Suddenly, the carefully constructed walls of my perfect evening crumbled, and a flood of memories washed over me. Not the good ones, not the laughter or the late-night talks. Instead, I saw flashes of the arguments, the silences that stretched for days, the growing distance between us that I had chosen to ignore. I saw her turning away from me in bed, her shoulders tense. I heard the echo of my own dismissive words. "You're overreacting? It's not a big deal." When was the last time I truly looked at her? I mean, really looked? Guilt twisted inside me, mingling with the confusion. I felt like a stranger in my own home, in my own life. Had I been so blind? I started tearing the house apart, not even sure what I was looking for. A note? A diary? Anything to explain this gaping hole that had just opened up in my world. I pulled books from shelves, rummaged through drawers, my desperation growing with every empty discovery. And then, in a dusty corner of the attic, I found it. Tucked inside her favorite novel, a book I hadn't seen her read in years, was an envelope with my name on it. My hands trembled as I opened it. Her familiar handwriting filled the pages, but the words were ones I had never heard her say. She wrote not of hate, but of exhaustion. An emotional weariness so profound it had hollowed her out. "I spent years trying to be the person you wanted," she wrote, "and I lost myself along the way. You never saw me, not the real me. You only saw the reflection of the wife you thought you had." She explained that she wasn't leaving me for someone else. She was leaving to find herself again. She was tired of feeling invisible in her own life, of her feelings being dismissed, her passions ignored. She wrote about the small things, the hobbies she'd given up, the friends she'd drifted from, the way her laughter had faded over time. It wasn't one big fight that broke her. It was 1,000 tiny cuts, a slow erosion of her spirit that I had failed to notice. She didn't hate me. She was just done. Done trying to get water from a stone. The letter fell from my hands. I collapsed onto the dusty floorboards, the weight of a decade of my own ignorance crashing down on me. The sobs came from a place so deep I didn't know it existed. Each tear was for a moment I had taken for granted, a cry for help I had failed to hear. I wasn't just crying for her absence. I was crying for her pain, the silent suffering she had endured right beside me. As I sat there, surrounded by the ghosts of our shared past, a strange sense of clarity washed over me. This wasn't a kidnapping. It wasn't a mystery. It was a choice. Her choice. It took me a long time sitting in that attic to finally understand. The blank note downstairs, the ring on the table. It was all a message. She was giving me a blank slate, too. A chance to start over, to learn from the man I had been. She didn't leave me in the way you think of leaving. She didn't abandon a happy home. She escaped a cage I hadn't even realized I'd built. In a way, she set me free. Free from the illusion I was living in. free to finally face the truth, to become a better man, even if it was too late for us. The pain is still here, a constant ache in my chest. But mixed with the grief is a quiet understanding. Her leaving was not the end of my story. It was the devastating, necessary beginning of a new one. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever felt unseen or unheard in a relationship, know that you're not alone. Please consider liking this video and subscribing for more stories about life, loss, and finding our way back to ourselves. Take care.